Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Give me the green
Oh, come on, bust that, baby! Hey! Good finish!
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. We are literally less than 3 months away from one of the most anticipated games of the year. And I know it can be a bit frustrating because we know nothing about NBA 2K22 this far, especially being that E3 just passed a few days ago. Really, the only thing I really think I know is that 2K may have found more ways to make money. But what I really want to talk to you guys about in today's video is things that will make NBA 2K22 a copied and paste game. Things that shouldn't be in 2K22, and if it is, we will know right off the bat that this game is copied and paste. And without wasting any more of you guys' time, the first thing on my list is the water park. I mean, if you played NBA 2K21 Next Gen in the beginning, when you was trying to load with your friends, load in and out of some screens to get to a park or something like that, you will remember the water screen where it just felt like you're in a park or something like that, but you just running around like. And it's crazy because when I first saw it, I thought I can get out of there, but you really was in that stuck. And I know it should go without saying, but the error codes. I know 2K traditionally in the beginning, when the games are released, they seem to have a little bit more lagginess to them, but still, to this day, we're still getting the error code messages, especially if you have the Xbox Series S. You guys are getting a little more than others. And it's crazy because if 2K would have just listened to the community, it probably wouldn't have been as bad. Instead of updating things late when nobody even cares about the game anymore. The next thing that's on my list that will make NBA 2K22 feel like a copy and paste game is the overpowered power forward. I don't know why 2K made one position more dominant than the others, but I did have to create me a power forward just to keep up with everybody else, and like, might as well. If you can't beat them, better join them. I mean, I'm not a comp player. I'm not one of the best players to ever play this game, but I'm alright though, and I did enjoy just being able to pick up the controller, going to the park, going to the rec or whatever, and just getting contact dunks. NBA 2K21 Next Gen really made me feel like I know how to play this game. But all jokes aside, not everybody feels the same about this game. My little bro Ametris and my boy Jet, they already came out and told me if NBA 2K22 feels copied and pasted like the exact same thing what we're playing now, they might as well stay where they at. They told me if the power forward position is the most dominant position again, and there's no defense in NBA 2K22, it's not a balanced game, they're not gonna get it. And I know that there's millions of other players who feel the exact same way. And for y'all boy Baluba to be out here asking questions like this, man, I don't know what to think for NBA 2K22. And moving right along, man, the next thing that's on my list that will make NBA 2K22 feel like a copied and pasted game, if they don't make any changes to it, is the reward system. Now, I don't know why 2K thought it was okay to put the same reward system back in the game 3 years in a row. I mean, what happened? Is 2K done innovating, bringing fresh, new, exciting rewards to the park? Because to some players, these rewards mean a lot. Like, they need something more to work towards, and instead of just being the same old thing that they've been had in the game for 3 years now. The players want new rewards. Who wants to start over on the same reward path if you're more than halfway there on the game you're playing right now? But knowing 2K, history is bound to repeat itself because they don't listen. They're gonna mess up and drop some of these same rewards on NBA 2K22 because they know we're gonna buy it anyway. They know they're the only one out here with a NBA basketball game that's half decent. I mean, unless you want to go back to play NBA Live 19 and see where that gets you. They have no competition. The next thing that's on my list that will make NBA 2K22 feel like a copied and paste game if it's not changed would be fading shots. Like, if you remember in the beginning of NBA 2K21 Next Gen, there's a lot of players who would rather take a fading 3 than a regular standing 3-point shot. And I know, it can be done in real life and in the NBA, I know it's done, but it needs to be a type of skill gap there because everyone was doing it. It was really OP. That needs to be a skilled desperation shot. Like, if you really took the time to learn that and work on that part of your game, that's all fine and dandy. But if it's when in doubt, fade it out, like when there's nothing else for you to do and you just want to run to a fade and hope for the best and 80% of the time it's going to go in, it shouldn't be like that. And this video is coming to an end, but real quick though, I do want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're really not subscribed by now, I really don't know what you're doing, because I do plan on keeping you guys up to date, informed with the latest 2K news, tips, and tricks, with everything 2K. Just make sure you subscribe, because I will be keeping you guys in the loop. You don't want to be walking around the park misinformed, looking like a real weirdo. That's not a good look, man. So make sure y'all subscribe. I got you. And if there are any other things that I forgot to mention that you guys know that's important that you guys do not want to see in NBA 2K22, leave down there in the comment section. And if there are new things that you know we need that you want to see in NBA 2K22, leave that down there in the comment section too, so I can check that out and possibly talk about that in my next video. Because believe it or not, this is make or break for a lot of people. A lot of people is giving 2K like one more shot at getting this right, and if this game is not right for them, they're not going to be playing it. They're going to stay on where they at or go back down to the previous 2Ks. But for me, I learned to watch my expectations with 2K. My ceiling for NBA 2K22, for 2K in general, is really not that high. So when the new product is put out there and it's not where I think a next gen video game should be as a basketball game, I'm not really down about it because of the expectation thing. But until next time.